A JMU program offers students a unique spring break experience.
Plus, JMU softball is preparing for its 2025 season.
And changes are being made in our national parks, what this could mean for future jobs.
Live from the Allison B. Parker Studio in the School of Media Arts and Design at James Madison University, this is Breeze TV.
Welcome back to Breeze TV. I'm Olivia Williams.
And I'm Abby Allard.
With the election behind us, students are processing their emotions, and an on-campus organization is here to help.
The Madison Center for Civic Engagement is offering safe spaces for students to come together to engage in civil discourse in a welcoming environment.
We also want to be here as a resource, as like if they need more information on a topic or they want to talk to people who maybe have different ideas than them. We do that with the Better Conversations program.
The Better Conversations program is a requirement for first-year students. It sorts them into groups and gives them the tools they need to have an open conversation about different topics and provide them the skills needed to listen, engage, and reflect on conversation.
We're seeing a lot of people who want to engage in these conversations. I think people are wanting to have the information, and to be able to talk through how they're feeling about various initiatives and how this is going to impact their lives moving forward.
Students can visit the Madison Center website to learn more and attend an event.
February 3rd through 7th is Study Abroad Week. Breeze TV's Isabel Lewis is here with a global ambassador representing Study Abroad, who can explain what students can expect next week.
Thanks, Olivia. I'm here with Nay Sok, a global ambassador representing Study Abroad. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
What is something that students can expect from Study Abroad Week?
There's lots to expect. We have Taste of Study Abroad coming up. We have Peace Corps prep. We also have all the different programs you can explore that are still open to apply to.
What is the Center for Global Engagement's goal with this program?
The goal is to help students learn more about the study abroad programs that are still open to apply to for this summer, and then also familiarize themselves with other cultures and kind of be more engaged with the global community that we have here.
If students could only choose one event to go through for this next week, which one should they choose and why?
I would say Taste of Study Abroad, which is going to be on the 3rd floor of D Hall. And because there'll be a lot of international foods you can be able to try, and who doesn't love free food?
Can you tell us about some of the places that you've studied abroad?
Yes, so I've studied abroad in New Zealand, Dominican Republic, London, and most recently Guatemala. They've all been very different experiences, various different lengths, and I think they're just such eye-opening experiences. You get to learn about other cultures, different work lifestyles, and explore many different places, meet different people, different dynamics within your groups. So if you get the chance, the opportunity, I highly recommend doing it. And also the deadline that's coming up, that's really big, is March 1st for the summer study abroad. So it's not even too late to sign up for study abroad for this year.
That's great. Thank you so much. Abby and Olivia, back to you at the desk.
JMU is providing unique spring break options for students. Breeze TV's Emily Chassie spoke with a participant to learn more about this program.
I'm here with Charlotte Brona to talk about JMU's Alternative Spring Break program. Can you tell us more about the Alternative Spring Break program?
Yeah, so this program is done through the Community Engagement and Volunteer Center, and they have multiple different break options that you can choose from, where like instead of going on vacation or going home to see like family or anything, you travel to do community service. And it can be all kinds of different categories, and it's like up to the participants on where they like want to go and what they want to do. But it's just an incredible way to learn about new areas, do great work, reflect on it, and just like learn so much about what else is out there and like what there is to do.
And how have these breaks positively impacted you?
Oh my gosh, yeah, well this will be my 4th one coming up, and I feel like I've like completely like grown and changed as a person throughout like doing them. I've become way more aware of like the world that I live in and my part in it. I have found a greater love for service and like the whole journey of service, so it's not just like getting your hands dirty, but it's also asking the right questions, getting to know people in their lives, and like reflecting on all kinds of different experiences and the work that I do. So I have only seen like positive growth from doing this, and I could not recommend it more.
Yeah, what would you say to any students who are curious about the opportunity?
I would say if it sounds scary, just go for it. It can be kind of daunting to go to a new place or to know you'll be like working hard for a few days, but it's incredibly worth it, and it's genuinely like your choice what break you want to do. We have a good handful of different options in different locations doing different types of work, so it can accommodate different interests and needs and things.
And what are some other opportunities hosted by the center?
This is a great question. So oftentimes we have something called Duke's Volunteer. So pretty much any day of the week you can work with some of the student employees, and you can go out to the Harrisonburg community and do different kinds of service works. Like a popular one would be like Jubilee Climate Farm, where you can like work on a farm and learn about the people who work there.
Seasonal jobs and new positions at national parks are being rescinded after President Trump executed a 2025 hiring freeze on January 20th. National Parks Conservation Association President Teresa Pierno said the orders could have long-lasting and devastating effects. The Shenandoah National Park plays a crucial role in Rockingham County's economy and community. In 2023, the park created 1,350 jobs and $160 million in economic output. According to the National Park Services, with spring tourism just around the corner, seasonal jobs help with structural fires, directing traffic, and rescue efforts. National Park Services says park staff has declined by 20% since 2010. While visitation has increased by 16%, Breeze TV contacted the park and they declined an interview. Many local workers are told to refer to the Washington National Park officials for questions. JMU students who are signed up to go to national parks for an alternative spring break could see these long-term effects.
A JMU lacrosse player has been added to a roster for a new league.
Plus, the men's basketball team continues on their winning streak.
And JMU women's basketball is traveling to ODU looking to secure another win.
The one. The only. Cajun Filet Biscuit. Nothing compares to our signature Cajun Spiced Chicken Breast Filet on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit is so good, we serve it all day. For a limited time, get 2 Cajun Filet Biscuits for just $5. Bojangles, it's bow time.
It's bow time. Introducing new Bojangles chicken wings. Try the boldly seasoned classic, sweet and smoky barbecue, or creamy buffalo for some heat. Head to Bojangles and order all 3 flavors for your next party. It's bow time.
The best car for the best price with the best payment plan. It's all waiting for you at Consumers Auto Warehouse in Stanton. Why not swing on by and let us show you how affordable a top quality used car is. Consumers Auto Warehouse, Richmond Avenue, Stanton.
A short drive from JMU, the Fashion Gallery is your one-stop shop for any occasion. Shop formal to casual styles and sizes 2 to 22. So be sure to visit us for some retail therapy at the Fashion Gallery.
Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit. For breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Nothing compares to our signature Cajun Spiced Chicken Breast Filet on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. Breakfast so good, we serve it all day. Get the best chicken biscuit. The one, the only Cajun Filet Biscuit. For a limited time, get 2 Cajun Filet Biscuits for just $5. Bojangles, it's bow time.
This is Breeze TV.
Welcome to the Breeze TV Sports Desk. I'm Tommy Urganis. Well, JMU women's basketball stays on the road after its win in Statesboro this week. The Dukes are now 10-0 in Sun Belt Conference play. The Dukes will play Old Dominion in Norfolk on Saturday. The Monarchs have a 6-4 record against Sun Belt opponents and are 14-8 overall. Monarch senior guard Andia Buford averages 12.2 points per game with 4 assists per game, both team highs. Junior guard Samaru Fields averages over 10 points and exactly 3.4 rebounds per game. The Monarchs have lost 3 of their last 4 games. They most recently lost to Georgia State 66-62 on Wednesday. JMU's last game was a 77-60 win over Georgia Southern. Senior guard Rose Scott scored a team-high 17 points in that game. Ashanti Barnes added in 15 points with 13 rebounds and 6 assists. Junior guard Peyton McDaniel scored 10 points with 10 rebounds. McDaniel has won back-to-back Sun Belt Player of the Week awards. Saturday's matchup between the Dukes and Monarchs will be at 2 p.m. in Norfolk. Breeze TV's Ethan Dufresne has the latest on JMU men's basketball. We'll go over to him for more.
Thanks, Tommy. JMU men's basketball extended its winning streak to 3 against the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers last night. The Dukes started the first half off strong with 4 consecutive made shots. JMU led 10-5 at the first media timeout. As the half continued, Coastal Carolina junior guard Jordan Battle started making shots of his own. Battle had 11 first-half points with 3 first-half three-pointers. The Dukes were still able to maintain a 36-30 lead heading into halftime. JMU lost its lead in the second half, and Coastal led by as much as 3 points in that period. Redshirt senior guard Mark Freeman then took over down the stretch. Freeman scored 9 straight points between the 11th minute and 8-minute mark of the second half. JMU held its lead the rest of the way to secure the win. The final score for the game was 73-64.
It's my 5th year in college. It's not my first rodeo, so, coming off injury, it's kind of hard sitting out a year and coming back expecting to be, sharp as you was when you left. So it's taking it day by day still and just, trusting my work.
Finished the game with 29 points and shot 10 for 17 from the floor. There's a quick turnaround for JMU men's basketball this weekend. The Dukes play the Old Dominion Monarchs at home on Saturday at 4 p.m. The Monarchs have a 10-12 record. They are 6-4 in Sun Belt Conference play. They are also coming off a 78-77 win against App State on Wednesday. Sophomore guard Robert Davis Jr. leads Old Dominion in scoring. Davis averages 16 points a game and 2.8 rebounds a game. Another key player for the Monarchs is guard Sean Dura Gordon. He's averaging 14.4 points and 8.3 rebounds per game. With a win, the Dukes can secure their 10th home win of the season. The two teams also played each other on January 22nd. JMU won in Norfolk 74-60. Tommy, back to you.
Well, softball season is around the corner for JMU. The Dukes had a 31-22 record last season. They were 12-12 in Sun Belt Conference play. Here's a look into the program for this season. Its 2024 season ended with a loss in the Sun Belt Conference Tournament quarterfinals. The Dukes have center fielder Reed Butler back for a 6th year. Butler's .415 batting average last season led the team. She also hit 11 home runs, but there are younger faces too. 7 incoming freshmen joined this year's roster.
They still help me at the same time, so it's nice to be able to take and still learn from other people and be able to help them as well.
Another returning Duke is junior catcher Bella Hensler. Hensler was a first-team All-Sun Belt selection last year. This year, shortstop KK Mattis won't be in the lineup. Mattis signed with Duke University for the 2025 season. Mattis hit .331 with 10 home runs for JMU last year.
We brought in some freshmen that are going to make a big impact, so I think we have that void kind of filled.
The Dukes also returned 2 starting pitchers. Redshirt sophomore Peyton Liss hit a team-best 7 home runs in conference play and completed 89 innings on the pitcher's mound. Sophomore pitcher Kirsten Fleet also returns to JMU's rotation. Fleet gave up just 1 run in her first 7 games last season. She wants to repeat that early success.
Last year I wasn't as happy with how I continued throughout the season. I felt like I was off to a good start and then kind of got downhill from there, and so I just want to make sure I keep that throughout the season and be consistent.
JMU will face 6 teams ranked in the Softball America preseason top 25 poll this season. Its highest ranked matchup is number 17 ranked Georgia, who JMU plays on February 8th. The Bulldogs had a 43-19 record last year. The Dukes start their season with the Black and Gold Classic. It starts on February 7th in Orlando, Florida. Isabella Peterson has made the roster of the California Palms. Peterson played lacrosse at JMU from 2020 to 2024. The Palms are one of 4 teams in the Women's Lacrosse League. The WLL is a new professional women's lacrosse property. The league will debut at the 2025 Professional Lacrosse League Championship Series. That series will run from February 11th to February 17th. The host site is the St. James in Springfield, Virginia. Peterson holds JMU program records in 5 different categories, including goals and draw controls. That's all from us at the Sports Desk. Abby and Olivia, back to you.
Thanks, Tommy. A campus favorite dining spot is rebranding itself.
And it's time to put away those winter coats. Temperatures are warming up in Harrisonburg.
And I'm here at Smiley's Ice Cream Shop, where tomorrow they have a sweet treat for you to start your day off right.
It's bow time.
Dude, we need gas.
Yo, we gotta get those Supremes.
We're not gonna make it.
It's bow time, baby.
So worth it, right?
I'm glad y'all ran out of gas.
Boldly seasoned chicken supremes with a biscuit, fixin', and drink. It's bow time. It's bow time. It takes 49 steps to bake a fluffy, made-from-scratch Bojangles biscuit. But to make it a country ham biscuit, it takes 50. Get a fresh buttermilk biscuit today with a slice of juicy country-style ham. It's bow time.
What do you love about Bojangles?
You got a minute?
I would say their Cajun filet biscuit.
I love that they just made us breakfast.
I like it that the biscuits are always fresh.
Oh, and their potato rounds and dirty rice.
When you open up the paper and that aroma hits you.
Bowberry biscuits, seasoned fries, chicken supremes, Cajun pinto, sweet tea, mashed potatoes, roasted chicken bites.
Head to Bojangles for a Cajun filet biscuit. The best chicken sandwich is our Cajun filet biscuit. Bojangles, it's bow time. The one. The only. Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit. Nothing compares to our signature Cajun spiced chicken breast filet on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit is so good, we serve it all day. For a limited time, get 2 Cajun filet biscuits for just $5. Bojangles, it's bow time.
This is Breeze TV.
Smiley's Ice Cream is celebrating a national holiday tomorrow with their annual promotion for those with a sweet tooth. Breeze TV's Lauren Keller is there now to learn more about it. Lauren?
Thanks, Abby. Well, rain or shine, we're here at Smiley's Ice Cream Shop, and I'm here with the owner of Smiley's, Dr. Smiley. So you are hosting your annual promotion tomorrow for National Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. When are you guys going to be opening, and what should customers expect to see tomorrow morning?
So we're going to open at 7:30, and it goes till basically 11, sometimes a little after. But it was designed to be a pre-opening, so our shop officially opens at 11, and we decided, we were going to do this. And we started this 3 years ago, and it was such a big hit. We actually added it for essentially 6 months. So we do them, starting November, and they run, and it's for the colder months, obviously. But it's homemade waffles. We'll have regular and gluten-free, and then we do a special waffle every month. And Red Velvet is the special for February. So we'll have homemade red velvet waffles, regular waffles, gluten-free options, and we do special ice creams to go with them as well. Customers can have with ice cream or without, but we have like cream cheese ice cream, of course, for the red velvet, and then we do a maple for the regular ones as well, and a brown sugar. And then we have all of our other things. I mean, you can come in and get anything, but it was designed just to be fun, and we've had a huge success with these. And it's a great way to use this space in the wintertime and get people out here.
Yeah, and you're also doing something for Valentine's Day with Harmony Harvest that you typically partner with. So how is that process going, and why do you continue to partner with them?
Well, I mean, obviously a goal of mine was to use local, and with Valentine's, I love what Harmony Harvest stands for. They're local, their flowers, if they don't have them themselves, are all U.S. sourced. So it was a big deal, and I'm good friends with them. I've grew up with Jessica and everything, and it's fun, and it's nice to be able to bring another business and tie it into something that you already have. And we've been doing their packages since we started in 2017. So it's something customers have come to know, and it's just a lot of fun to be able to bring another business in like that and use their product as well.
Yeah, and you're in Virginia Living's Virginia Best of Virginia for Best Ice Cream Shop this year, and you've won in previous years in 2020 and 2021. Why should people vote for your shop this year?
I mean, we just want to have the best product. I mean, that's our goal here. I mean, from everything made in-house to what we hand the customer. I mean, that's your goal as a business, is to represent the best of your industry, and that's a big deal for me. And it's not like I can't vote for myself. I mean, I need everybody else's vote. So it's really cool when, the community comes out and votes for you, and, you travel to Richmond, or you travel, to Virginia Beach, and you have people that tell you, hey, I know you. Like, they'll see the smileys, like, oh yeah, I passed by on 81, I stopped in, best ice cream. That's really cool. And that's what it means to me to be, best of Virginia, a part of, what we stand for, this industry, ice cream, and, to take it to the state level and have something that everybody loves. That's really important.
Well, thank you so much for your time, even in the rain. We really appreciate it. Abby, back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Lauren. Well, a hot topic around campus dining is who killed Oath? The answer, Heirloom. After Oath Pizza shut down all its locations, JMU Dining wasted no time finding an alternative. The big question on everyone's mind is, what's new? JMU Dining wanted to keep the spirit of Oath alive by offering fresh ingredients, but also take things up a notch with some new options. Heirloom is a pizza brand created specifically for JMU.
I think it's really good. I went over to them and I was like, oh, what are you guys doing, blah, blah. And they were telling me all about it and all the different new options. So I think it is something that could bring more students here.
Heirloom kicked off its grand opening yesterday, giving students the chance to try exciting new pizzas, all while enjoying games and winning prizes. The new concept features thicker crust and unique combinations like barbecue pizza. Plus, you can vote for your favorite pizza flavor, whether it's chicken Alfredo, pesto, and sun-dried tomato, or veggie. The winning flavor will debut the week of February 17th. And don't worry, Heirloom is still keeping their Duke deals.
We had a very cold first week of classes. I am really hoping it's going to start warming up this coming week.
I definitely agree with you, Olivia. Maddie, what's the weather looking like for this weekend?
So we'll be seeing a lot of different types of weather this weekend. I know today we started out with a little bit of rain. It was a little chilly these past weeks coming onto campus. But we'll see that mild to heavy rain lasting into the evening, with those temps around Franklin and Petersburg. We'll mostly be bringing in some humidity into the rest of the weekend. Saturday has some slightly cooler temperatures, but the forecast calls for some clear skies. Moving on to Sunday, those mid to 50, 40s kind of temperatures stick around, but those skies cloud right back up into the end of the weekend. Abby and Olivia, back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Madeline. I am really looking forward to these nice temperatures coming up this week.
Same, but hopefully it will not rain. Well, anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place.